Huh? What the? What was that? Ew. Smells kind of fishy.
Ho! Who goes there?
Bah! What the hell? Stop scaring me, dude.
I am the great guardian of the dream pot. What's your business here?
I guess I kinda was exploring, you know.
None shall pass. The great guardian of...
Dude, shut the hell up. What the hell is this?
This is the great dream pot.
No, it's a bowl of, I guess doo-doo.
It is not the do. It is the dream pot.
Dude, check out. It's really, it's just, it looks like, you know, like crap.
Well, it kinda does look like crap. But it's very nutritious!
I guess it is. So what's in it?
Players, my friend. A lot of players.
All I see is some brown stuff and corn.
Well, yes, it's for flavor.
Okay, so what do we do here?
I guess I was kind of bored, so I told myself I'll be like the guardian or something.
That's pretty stupid, you know.
Well, don't blame me. I'm the second Margus.
The who?
I'm the second Margus.
What does that mean?
Well, it means I came second from the dream pot.
How does that affect your intelligence?
Well, it's basically like cloning from a clone. The further you go, the dumber the clone.
Oh. Are you the first one from this dream pot?
No, there were plenty before me.
Uh-oh. Well, I guess we gotta find them. We are a team, actually.
Yes, my friend, let us voyage on this journey to discover our long-lost friends.
Okay, let's go. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. What? Hey, Christopher, what are you doing here? Christopher, shut up! What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, I get it. So, what number are you? Oh, so you're Chester number 10. Well, I'm Popeye. No, I'm Popeye. I said I'm Popeye, can't you tell? No, I am not freaking cult number 7.
Hey, look at that. I found those two.
Yes, my friend. Now we are whole.
Hey, who are those guys? Oh, crap. I guess they're pretty advanced. This might be some of us. Stop talking like that! What the frick is wrong with you?
Oh, I guess I'm bored, you know.
Kinda was like standing there alone for a long time. Dude, I don't care. Stop talking like that. You're not that dumb.
Well, how do you know?
I said shut up!
Fine. Guess I'll have it your way. Okay, Popeye will deal with this. I will save you. I know, Christopher, shut up.
Dude, I come in peace.
You what now?
I said I come in peace.
Yes, we are both peaceful. Dude, I don't care. I'm going to eat my spinach now.
Cults, because I guess that's your name. What are you doing?
I am not Cults. I am Popeye, the Sailor Man. Why is he talking like that?
Dude, you said it yourself. You get dumber each time you get out of the dream pot.
Oh yeah. Boy, is he dumb.
Huh? Oh crap. So I wonder, how many do you have to get this dumb?
Christopher says it's not your business.
Christopher? Who is Christopher?
Boy, are they dumb. They probably got out last. Man, I sure like my spinach. Shut up, Christopher.
Shut up, Christopher. Dude, Christopher? Aren't you supposed to be like Chester or something? Yes, we are part of a team.
He doesn't know. He recently started chewing on his foot.
Dude, you can't do that. We are football players.
You're telling me? I'm the one who had to stop him. Look at my face.
Oh, so that's why you look so different. Nonetheless, my friends, we are a whole team now. Let's hope we don't get dumber at the end of this video. Oh yeah, let's just hope so. So how's it going, people? Mellow Crazy Miko here. Crazy Mellow Miko, whatever. So what am I going to do on this video? Well, like the introduction actually hinted you, I am pulling the last of my tickets from the DreamPot challenge. And just to brief you, since the first month of the DreamPot challenge, I had issues with it. I didn't actually like that. The drop rates were terrible, and you actually needed to have a very busy club to actually get somewhere. And even with that, you had terrible drop rates. Even with that, so let's just say that was the first month, and at the second month, I think they fixed the drop rate, and it gave out the amount you actually needed to get, in my at least in my experience, get what you actually need, because I was missing Schneider the last month, and I finally got it this month. And so let's begin. I will edit every player removal, every player upgrade when I get dupes. So you don't worry, you won't be seeing those. And so let's begin. The reason before I pull, I just want to tell you the reason. The reason for this video is actually just to show you how, in my opinion, it is completely this event was completely unbalanced to the drop rate, because the national dream pot was let's just call it straightforward. You get all of the free players that were advertised, and you didn't have to do the dream pot again if you did it once. And this was different. This dream pot gave you a chance to get one of the 4 players, and if you didn't get one of the 4 players, no wait, not one, 2 of the 4 players with additional sorry, my head doesn't work. With additional duplicating. So you could get 2 of the same kind of players on your one dream pot. So there's the reset button, and you would have to reset all the time. And I am not, like I said before, I am not saying that this event was terrible. No, it was bad, but it wasn't terrible. What's bad was it then? What's bad about it was the drop rate, and that's what was bad about this dream pot. But in the end, I would like to pull every other ticket I have to show you how unbalanced this dream pot was, how unbalanced on the drop rate of the German team. So okay, let's start it up. Let's see what we'll get. Maybe I'll be wrong, right? Maybe I will have maybe my drop rates will actually even out, because it's not very balanced. The drops I had aren't very balanced. So let me just tell you where we are. I have 10 Chesters, 7 Colts, 2 Marguses, and 2 Schneiders. So far, I had so many. And let's see how many Chesters I'm going to get after I do the rest of the transfer. So, without further ado, let's start. Here we are, and let's go. We'll just speed this up. Yes. We're gonna see a lot of rainbows. Seriously. Yeah, okay. Skip. Because this is just speeding. Next. So we started out 2,175 tickets. Let's see how much we'll get from that. Yeah. We'll get a book, probably. Yeah, it's a book, so a dud. And I'm kind of seriously, in my opinion, these players, right? They're basically mostly for your skills, upgrading your skills, right? So I'm not that actually mad. Okay, let me just click this. And So basically you get a lot of skills, right? And B grade skills, A grade skills, even C grade skills you could use, like some dribbling or passing, like the precise passes, drops all the time. There are many players who have that. And so that's why I am not saying this whole event is just pointless. I kind of benefit from it, not so much. However, it's more useful than not. That doesn't actually explains the terrible drop rate, you know? And we are just looking for another SSR here. The books, I don't actually understand why this dream pot is so unfair. However, you kind of do see those players that actually don't give out any skills, right? And those end books were kind of a miss here, aren't they? It's just an annoying thing to fill your drop rate. It shouldn't be here, at least not now. Those books are just there to taunt you, you know, to show you that you actually have only a slight chance of getting what you actually want. And those are the bad things that I actually see about this dream pot. Sorry. Okay, and there's the most annoying was the terrible drop rate. Anywho, not the missing skills or too much of any skills, right? So that was what practically bothered me the most. What else is there? Well, maybe these fake outs, you know, when you get these SSRs, those coaching skills, whether they are useful or not, you would get this either confetti or maybe some SSR flashes, you know, those basic fake outs which you would get constantly. You would think that, well, you finally reached your goal, but no, unfortunately your SSR is at the very end of your pool. And I had that happen to me twice so far, I think. Yeah, I think I had that when I got my first cults, I guess. And recently when I got, what was that? Margus, maybe? I don't know. And it keeps on happening. Oh, look at that. We have another Chester. So 11 Chesters so far. And no, let's not pull anymore. Now we are going to reset because we are trying to get as much SSR German players as we can. So we are going to reset, despite there being some two secondary prizes. Let me just check, just to be sure which ones. Come on. Wow, so slow. It's at the very bottom. Probabilities. So slow.
I need to edit that out. And we are here. So we have SSR books and coaching skills, and for the players we have Nita, Schneider, Misaki with the twin shot, Yumikura, Masao with twin shot. But anywho, I actually don't care about these. I am trying to get as much as I can of these skills actually, but the priority is still our SSR players. So let's reset and let's keep on going. So slow internet. Okay, keep on going. So we got one Chester so far on our 2,175 tickets. Oh look, a rainbow shot. How much you are going to believe me if I tell you that it's not going to be an SSR player? It's going to be a book or a coaching skill. Yeah, it's these fake outs that make people angry. I remember a month ago on Facebook, and where were we? On Facebook and oh yeah, and in my clubs, two of them, I remember people raging out because mostly of the crappy pull they were getting, which I am getting now, so don't blame me if I suddenly rage out. But they were rage quitting the game, and you could see it on my Facebook, and you could also see that not on my Facebook, sorry. You could see that on Facebook on the Tsubasa Dream Team channel, and you could also see that in some of my clubs. No dobra, to tutaj mogę wyedytować. Możecie przestać. Czy musicie? Wiecie, jak to zakłóca?
Dobrze, już się uspokiliśmy.
Bajka, wypieprzaj! And these over how to say this, when you get too much of the same player, you kind of get upset, you know. So I believe people weren't just rage quitting because of the bad pulls they got. The basic events were terrible. People suddenly stopped believing in the probability of getting something good of the game. Some people were left behind too much to actually want to continue the game, and I actually witnessed some people just rage quitting the game and not returning to it for like ever. So it's not actually something usual, right? You don't see that, and if that was just one person, right, you wouldn't actually even begin to notice it. You would like not think about it too much. But I actually in 1 week I saw like 9 people just rage quitting in a week, and then some people in another week quit. I never seen that in my whole experience with this game. This was actually something terrifying for me. But that was a month ago, and we got another cult. So that's 11 Chesters and 8 Cults. Let's keep on going. And I was so freaking mad when I haven't got my Schneider because I needed 2 and I got 2. Thank goodness I did. But I got them 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, or maybe a week ago. No, 2 weeks ago. Finally, so that's a month and a half through the whole. Oh, look at that! That was quite quick, and we have our third Schneider. Well, that was pretty cool. So this was the fastest DreamPot pull I have ever had. Dobra, czyścimy. It was actually untypical. Okay, let's wait, we got 0, so we need to reset. So I made a running gag out of it. Well, maybe not a running, because this isn't a comedy series episode. It's a gag. I made a gag about the more the more players you get, the dumber they get. Like in cloning after a clone. It's just to show how stupid my players will actually get if they were balanced. Like you would get 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, right? So that would be fair, at least. And to many people that would be a fair solution, instead of giving them a chance to get what they are looking for. But nonetheless, that's just my opinion, right? Some people agree with me, some people don't. So just for that, I wanted to make fun of it, out of it, and to ridicule the whole concept of getting a chance to get that player, right? And it's kind of funny. So I actually am trying to get as much as I can, right? But the most drop on my account is now it's Chester, and second place is Cults. And to the for the balance, it's not pretty balanced, because I have 11 Chesters and 8 Cults and 3 Schneiders and 2 Marguses so far. And let's see who gets the dumber. Who gets the most dumb of my whole players? They're not dumb as in anime or in the manga. I'm not saying they are dumb. It's just a gag here. I really am I really am wondering who's going to be the dumbest, but I pretty much think it's Chester. Oh, look, another Schneider. So we have 4 Schneiders now. That's pretty good. I use this Schneider mostly to upgrade my green Schneider in my green team. Let's see. And we are down by our first 1,000, as you actually see now. So what do I do with my Schneiders? I feed them to my best green Schneider, the overhead Schneider. He has not very good shooting skills, however, and he doesn't have an S shot. He just has A overhead because he has 30% to overhead power, to overhead special skill, and what else is there? What do I do with my rest? I have only one Margus, unfortunately, the Dreampot Margus. I actually never got any other Margus in the game. With my Chesters, I got the same red Chester twice, and I don't mean the national red Chester, I mean the normal red Chester with the S interception skill. So I gave some of those to my to that Chester, and some of them to I gather for another Chester if I will get one in the future, because there are different variations of him. And as for Cults, well, to tell you the truth, Cult's skill is the most unusual one. It's a dribble, right? So for Chester, a pass is pretty good because he's mostly for passing. He has crappy shooting skills, and this being a dribble skill, it's not very useful for Cults. I know he can be defender and defense midfielder, but where can you find a Cult that should dribble, you know? Cult is for getting the ball and passing, and maybe for a loop shot if somebody needs that. So that's basically that's the basic point of Cults, right? Get the ball and pass it, and that's it. So I know it's an S skill. Maybe it's going to be useful, but still, whenever Cults has the ball, he's probably in the middle of the field, or at your on your half of the field. So it's most likely that if you have the ball, you either pass it all quickly, or you go to a match. You get into a matchup with another player, right, with your opponent, and would you actually use the dribble skill? They could take the ball away from you very easily, because I haven't seen any Cults with a good good attacking stats. You know, only defensive stats and physicals are really good on him. You know, but not this. So this is actually what I think of Cult's skill. I think it's the most useless skill here, even compared to Margus, because Margus has a header. Not a header, high ball, that's pretty good, and that high ball already existed on another Cults. Sorry, and on another not Cults, on another Margus. the Skulls' skill isn't that useful all in all. However, I kind of find it interesting for the loop shot he has, and the loop pass, right? I need to check if he has. I think he has the loop pass. The loop pass is pretty good, and I ended up feeding that that skill to my my green cult. And for the cultist loop shot, I ended up feeding that to my Chester. I kind of think that Chester with the loop shot is more effective because Chester has overall better attacking skills, and that's pretty much what I did. What else is there? Margus has the overheader, and Schneider has the DS shot and dribble if you actually need that. Is there anything else? I actually don't know. No. And so let's just talk about the overall. I don't know. I didn't like this event, but it gave out a lot in skills. You know, I upgraded so many players with skills that actually make my players more effective, and I know they're crappy skills like C grade, B grade, and sometimes maybe even A grade, but more than often C and B, and that's why I actually do think that it did more than it was meant to do. Like there were a lot of skills upgraded in my team, so I actually believe that this was a pretty good investment skill-wise. You know, a lot of players really benefit from those not so good but still useful skills. Like I think 5 of my players have the precise pass C now, upgraded to level 40. So that is really useful. You know, it's better than nothing. You know, and the last thing that's that comes. It's a coaching skill that comes with this event are the medals, gold, silver, and brown, right? So before this event, I think I had 100 gold medals. I think, yeah, 100 gold medals, maybe something like that, because I spent my gold medals on the SSR tickets. Now that they are out of stock, I actually don't know why. They should be at least one in stock every month, but I guess your medals are somewhat useless now. You can exchange them for emergency skills, skill books and coachings, not skill books, experience books and coachings, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing actually. You won't get anything from other than that. So you get a lot of those, and now when when you have so much medals, you can upgrade your players very quick, right? So now we talked about our skills, we talked about our gold medals and silver medals and any other medals. and I didn't actually. Okay, so we talked about this and that, and sorry, my mic just noped. Okay, so what's the actual really useful thing from this event? Who was it for? Because I really doubt it was for the experienced players. And I really believe this was an opportunity for the beginning players who actually missed the nationals. Because the nationals, like I said like a zillion times already, really set the bar higher than usual, and that's why I believe this was like a compensation for that decision from KLAB's KLAB games. Okay, so I actually do believe that this rather was a compensation or maybe a way for all of the newcomers to start out, basically after a month of playing, you actually still don't have a pretty good team. And I know, trust me, I know. And after that time, after a month, and if it's not event packed, you probably play 2 months and still can't get over the 300,000 mark. 300,000 in power. It's not that easy for a newcomer, and especially if you don't actually you don't spend a lot of cash on dream balls, like basic dream balls, and maybe those dream ball sales. You get the 15 dream balls, which are a buck for each. And maybe from that you kind of get something, and but that's it, pretty much it, right? So maybe you buy some packs, maybe that's all you can actually spend. And after 2 months, you're still in the red, So this was a pretty good opportunity to get your team a little buffed up. You can, if you actually don't play a mono team, which starting players never do. Advanced players have mono teams, and extreme players have mono teams packed with Dream Collection and Dreamfest characters. And players actually, new players actually still have trouble getting over their league, and they have no possibility actually to play in online mode because they keep getting paired up with people who are overpowered. So it was pretty much of a turn off, as in playing wise. So this was actually overall a really good idea, but for me, for a player that has a lot of players, right? For a gamer that has a lot of players, it wasn't that beneficial. It gave me some very good skills, and the first Margos I ever had. or at least the first SSR Margus I ever had. He's not that good, but it's free. It's a free SSR, and then they did the Miller event, which gave the newcomers a pretty good team, because the Miller benefits if you have all 4 players, and if you do, your Miller has pretty close stats to national goalkeepers, pretty close. So that's how new players actually could get over this new border of unobtainable, or maybe not unobtainable, unreachable goals. However, if they got, because I am pretty sure that everyone got this Mueller, despite the grade they were, but the Mueller from the with the C passive wasn't that good. However, his stats still were pretty much high, and it was a free goalkeeper, right? So that's why I think this was overall a good event, but not for me. This event actually wasn't for me. It was so frustrating for me, and I hope future events won't be as frustrating as this one. So those were all of my tickets. As you can see, we are let's see, 2 pulls, 1, 2, 3 pulls away from my one remaining SSR, last SSR player. Yeah, so those were the DreamPot Transfer 2,175 tickets. Went just down, and the overall is 12 Chesters, 8 Coltses, 4 Schneiders, and 2 Marguses. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the overall from the World Class Players DreamPot Transfer German version. So, thanks for watching this one, and stay tuned for the rest of the video. We'll see how the guys react after this pull. Me think me get out of this pretty good. What wrong with Christoph?
I think he got so dumb his communication skills went down the drain.
Me thinks he need to go poo-poo.
Well, he can go poo-poo. I mean, he can go to the bathroom, right here.
Oh man, I'm so wasted, dude. I so love you guys. God damn, this is some pretty good DreamPot right there. What wrong with him? Yes, I agree.
Oh dear, I believe he got pretty dumb after these last polls.
I'm not dumb. I'm just super psyched to be here, you know. This is pretty cool. I so love you guys. Oh, this is so cool. Hey, did you see that dream pot? Man, that's some pretty good stuff right there.
Well, we have a team now. I don't know how far will we go with such an unintelligent team.
Stop talking about. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I love you guys.
Oh well, let's hope for the best. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. And I am sure our team will be here to entertain you in the future. So, thanks for watching again, and bye.